What's up, everybody? Welcome back to That Bitch Energy, the podcast. I'm your host, Bianca, and I like to make spirituality fun, modern, and relatable. We are here to tap into our grounded, confident selves and really embody that bitch energy, hence the title of my podcast. So without further ado, let's get into this next one. Seen a bitch like me, I'ma come upon ya. Welcome to another episode of That Bitch Energy, the podcast. I'm your host, Bianca. Welcome. Get your tea, get your notebooks, get your journals, because today I'm going to spill some tea. And not the type of tea that's filled with drama, but tea on how to really get through ups and downs that life throws our way. So before I get into this one, I do kind of want to talk about the last episode that I posted on my podcast. The last episode, I did an episode with Dee, and I just want to say that was the most soul-filling, beautiful, wonderful, my cup is full podcast. And so if you haven't watched that one, go totally check out my last episode that I've uploaded. It is all about alcohol-free sobriety, or maybe you're sober curious. Go check that last episode out. It's so filling, and I loved it so much, and I love Dee, and go follow Dee as well. But let's get back to today. With everything going on in the world, it's inevitable. We're going to go through ups and downs, and sometimes those downs can feel so heavy. And recently, I've had some heavy downs, and I am here to share how I guide myself through my dark nights of the soul, in hopes that if anyone is there watching this, that this is going to help and uplift or just give an aha of any kind. And I don't know if you guys notice, but my podcasts are really like me giving myself advice. And through the process, I'm sharing what I'm going through and what I'm learning so I can help anyone who is ready to receive what I have to give. But I'm like in real time figuring these things out, and then I'm sharing that with the world. And I just want to say it's so fun and beautiful that I get to create and do this for you guys. So thank you for anyone who's watching and anyone who has been supporting me since the podcast episode 1. Thank you for being here. And I want to talk about how while you are ascending spiritually, growing, becoming your highest self, you're not going to go in a straight line. This is not a straight line to the top of the mountain. It's a wave. It's an experience. And as humans, we go through the experience of ups and downs, every single one of us. And I'm here to say that you might feel like you're in a perfect place at times and like nothing can hurt you, nothing can knock you down. But I'm here to say that the truth of the matter is it's inevitable that downs are going to make their way to us, that dark nights of the soul are going to show up even when you think you are invincible. And that's okay. The journey doesn't look like this. The journey looks like this. So I want to say you have to have the dark nights of the soul. You have to have the dark times. You have to have the down times to ascend further, to ascend higher. So if you're feeling like you're in a dark period right now, just know you are growing. You are preparing for your next upward ascension. And I know it can feel challenging. I know it can feel hard, but just know it's okay to not feel okay. And it's necessary for you to feel all of it. The fear, the anger. We're so quick to hide, bury, slap a band-aid on the dark or the down times. And I'm here to say, feel those feelings. Don't try to bypass any of it. Go feel it, because that is what's going to get you through to the ascension, to your highest self. I feel like because we do bury these emotions and try and not feel them and scroll on social media or eat junk food or whatever it is that you submit your distraction here, whatever it is you are using to distract yourself from feeling those feelings, is actually getting in the way of your growth. It's actually getting in the way of your growth. A good way for us to really feel our feelings is when you're feeling stuck, when you're feeling angry, give yourself a practice, a space, a ritual to go feel it. Lock the door, go into nature, start journaling. It's wild how quickly that I will be stuck in a place and I come to accept where I am in that place. And that's when I realize the growth is the acceptance of where I am, no matter where I am, being present and accepting all of it, the ugly, the beautiful. Allowing myself to be present instead of distracting is healing, is growth. And I want you to recognize that having compassion for yourself is necessary in these times. Take care of yourself. Be soft with yourself and recognize when you are able to give yourself compassion and care and time and energy, you can love yourself easier. And isn't that what we're searching for, is love? We can provide the love we're searching for. When we choose ourselves, that's loving ourselves. And with that, I want to say, go out and feel. Go out and take the time for yourself. Go out and focus on the present moment, how beautiful the small things are around you. And that will bring inner peace, even in the hardest, darkest of times. I love you. Thank you for listening to this podcast. I can't wait to see you in the next one.